Why read books?
So, by the way, I am Mika.
I am Diane.
I am Belinda.
And I'm Shaena.
So, again, our topic for today is why read books.
So in this day and age, a lot of people usually just go on social media and books aren't really as popular anymore.
Yeah, only amazing people read books, guys, and we're on the verge of extinction.
Like a dinosaur?
Like a dodo bird.
Oh, that's so sweet. So, Delines, why do you read books?
For me, I read books because it's my favorite pastime and my escape from my busy reality and from schoolworks and orchestra and music life.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a stress reliever,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, it's like a stress reliever. It's my form of therapy for myself because books are very entertaining. I mean, a lot of people find it boring, but guys, it's very entertaining.
Very.
Well, you can find underworld in the book, and maybe you think that the characters, the places, doesn't exist, but when you read, it does really
Yeah,
exist.
it's like you go into a different world.
Yeah, it feels realistic.
Very.
Only book lovers know that.
So we have our Pandora's box.
No, treasure
Pandora's
box.
box.
Treasure box.
Three versus one. So it's Pandora's box.
We have Pandora's box
Right.
here,
Well-
and we're gonna be picking some questions, and we'll answer them.
Okay, who
Yes.
goes first?
Mika.
Mika.
Oh,
Yeah, Mika.
why me?
You're always first. Okay.
So,
So
doing
No,
the-
and then don't say.
Okay,
Okay,
we're trying to look. This one, did I get you yellow paper
White.
or
No,
white?
wait.
Okay, so white.
read.
So,
Your first question is
do you prefer to read one book at a time or read several at once? Well, I prefer read several at once
Really?
because I don't like focusing on one story. I sometimes I get bored in that story, so I need to jump into another and scroll
Okay.
Yeah.
and read.
But-
in my phone.
but don't you get distracted when like what if you forgot already the plot of the other book because
There are
you're
many.
Yeah, there are many.
of them.
I remember everything. If
Wow.
I've got like that, if I've got to
Will
read,
not be jumbled.
no,
Okay,
it's
okay.
not. It's
That's nice.
arranged.
I can actually relate because the way I read, I have so many books. I actually haven't finished any of them at all. Like so I start on one book, right, and it gets interesting, and then I go to the store and I see another nice one, so I
Yeah.
start on that.
Yeah. And then after that, you'll see another one.
Yeah.
Then you keep on reading.
I think I can relate also because I have a lot of ebooks on my phone, and then when I get bored,
Downloaded.
Yeah.
I got it downloaded, guys. So when I get bored in one part, it's like, oh my god, this is so boring. I get another new book or download another book. I don't.
Well,
I'm-
for me, I think I'm the different one here because
you
it's for
prefer-
me. It's read one book at a time because I am for me when I'm reading,
Yes.
it will be a long time to read because I'm so immersed in that story
Yeah, yeah.
that I'm like part of that world. So
Right.
it's amazing
Yeah.
and yeah.
You really go into that
Yes.
world.
Okay, so
Okay,
who's
so
gonna be next?
Diane.
Diane, get
Okay.
one. No, you should. You shouldn't be.
Fine.
Yeah.
There.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
So,
Do you prefer ebooks or printed books? Well, I prefer printed books, but I don't have a lot of printed books. I have more
they're
ebooks.
expensive.
They're
Yeah.
very expensive for
Very.
book lovers like me who are broke. Guys,
Yeah.
you can relate to me. I look for PDF copies of my favorite books. Like, for example, I read the Divergent series through ebook. I only downloaded it from
Yeah.
Google, and from VK.com. They have a lot of
Really?
good books there. Like like, for example, the Harry Potter series. Like,
Oh wow!
If you buy the- if
I
you-
love Harry Potter.
yeah, Hogwarts.
if you buy the whole set, how much
I
would
know,
that cost?
it's
Like
right.
2K
Yeah, it's super
or something.
expensive.
Guys, and I am
If you
not
want the
rich.
hardcover,
It
but
costs 700 plus in Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't able to go to Big Bad
Oh,
Wolf.
so I love Harry Potter. I never read the books. I just watched all of the series.
But actually,
The movie series.
I only read the Chamber of Secrets and the Sorcerer's Stone. But they're amazing, guys. They're very amazing, especially in the books because they are more detailed. But since printed books are very, very expensive,
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
just settle for
Preferred
ebooks.
And like ebooks are handier. Like
Yeah.
you can
Yes,
just
yes,
bring
yes.
your phone, and that's like all your whole library.
Yeah, you're going to
Advantage,
scroll.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Belinda's turn.
Well, for me, it'll be printed books because you can smell the scent of
Oh.
a new book and it
Yeah.
will get you
I love the
excited. But
scent.
ebooks, yes, I preferred ebooks
Yeah.
because
For
it's
me-
more practical and easier to.
I also really like printed books, but usually I like those old printed books because of the
Yes,
aesthetic.
yes.
yeah, the
Um,
color
same.
Yeah, I've
the
been,
old smell and
Yeah, and the like the look, you know, that where the page is like kind of yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Yes, yes.
I like how that looks. Like I've been to a few book bargains. Or like,
book sale, book sale.
Book sale,
Oh,
book sale.
Yeah,
Yes.
like that. I love those old books really.
Yeah, for
Yes.
me, both because somehow I love ebooks, reading ebooks because there are some stories that you can find in printed books, and sometimes I love printed books because it's like a remembrance
Yeah.
to you
Yeah.
that you can keep it until you grow up and you just whoa, I've read this one
Flip
like
through
that.
the pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and read it back again.
Mm.
But I think definitely ebooks are definitely more practical.
And
Also,
more-
if
yes.
yeah, and it's not as costly, and then you can just delete them if you don't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, next question.
Next question.
Bye, Belinda.
Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Oh,
Okay.
how was you? How was you?
Yellow.
Yeah.
didn't
Nice
think.
guess.
I didn't think. Would you rather have your favorite book become a TV show or a movie? Well, for me, it will be movie. It will be weird to have
Oh yeah.
to have it a TV show, so I prefer a movie because
I think actually my favorite book is now a movie. It's the Divergent series.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I see.
I love that book. Yeah. How about you, Sha?
I think both because it depends on the book. Because of
Yeah.
course, if it's a book series, it would be nice if it would be
movie.
yeah, like a movie series probably. But there are also some books that would be a nice TV show, like it would be more extended and like you could just follow it. And yeah, I would say both.
For me, maybe a movie, but movie is I didn't watch movie. I can't watch movies because it's forbidden in our house. I can only watch movies at school or yeah, like that, or someone's house.
Well, you can come over here and,
Yeah.
and watch a movie.
Sleep over.
Yeah. But yeah, for TV show, definitely books like Game of Thrones.
I-
Like, that would be fitting for a TV show.
Not all
Yes.
books.
But not all books.
It's very thick. Actually, you read only a part of
Yes.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
and it's good.
Yeah. But you know the thing that they do every time where the book is very different from the movie?
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
characters.
The characters.
And the
Wait.
situations.
The
yeah.
plot. So
Yeah.
twisted.
I hate it. I really hate it when they make it different from the book. When you're especially when you're expecting a lot, like
Yeah.
yay, my favorite book would be a movie, and then when you watch it, God, it's so
You've waited a long time.
disappointing.
But it's like you expected that every contents of the book are being played in the movie, but it is not.
all.
I think it's
Yeah.
most frustrating for those who read the book first.
Yes. Yes.
But I usually watch the movie first.
Okay,
So.
I read the book first,
Me too, me too.
so it's
Yeah.
very
Like,
disappointing.
Yes.
So, what is one book that became a movie that you're really disappointed about?
Percy Jackson.
I
Percy
don't
Jackson
know.
for me.
I haven't watched.
Okay,
characters.
it's actually what do you call this? It's for SPG. It's 50
Oh.
Shades. I've actually read that. Don't judge me, guys, but it's good. Actually, especially in the darker.
Yeah.
Actually, why did they get married in darker? They weren't. Is it darker? Like
Freed?
no.
I haven't
Like,
read that.
but then there was a part
Same.
they were
Yeah.
like they were married in darker. I'm not sure about it. And also Harry Potter. There are stuffs from Harry Potter that
Yeah.
weren't shown in the movie, which is really nice, like very amazing scenes, but they didn't include it. So it's so
sad.
disappointing.
Okay, so here's the next question. Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah, your turn. Okay, close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, sound effects. So yeah,
Okay.
white
Um,
paper.
So, favorite author. It's been a long time since I've read, but I definitely like what was her name? Louisa May Alcott. She's this, how do you call it? Classic author. I usually read classic literature. I haven't read that much modern books. I'm really old-fashioned with books. I really like, you know, those kind of books in the 1800s.
Oh,
I am
like,
too.
you know,
I've
like
read.
Jane Austen with Pride and
Jane
Prejudice.
Austen, yes.
Yeah, I love those. But I would love to try some modern books soon. Favorite authors?
Rick Riordan for me because Percy Jackson and that.
I like Veronica Roth, but I forgot the name of one author that I read. It's
Jenny
not a
Han.
it's not a famous book, but it's called Privilege. It's entitled Privilege, and it is also recited in the 18s, like during World War II. It's
Oh,
like
that's the 40s.
I forgot.
1840s.
Before like
World War One, 1800s.
yeah, 1800s to like 19th century. I don't know.
Oh.
No, 90s, early 90s, and it's really nice. It's about a girl.
My favorite author is either Dr. Arthur Conan Doyle.
Oh my
Oh
god,
yeah, Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, the
Holmes.
author of Sherlock Holmes and James Patterson, also a mystery thriller
Yeah, I like
writer.
I love that
Mysteries.
kind of books.
Yeah.
She eats mystery thrillers for breakfast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so-
like James Patterson's stories are. It's somewhat unexplainable because you didn't know what's the scene all about. You didn't expect that
Yeah.
the come out will be like that. So
Right.
yeah. So will be the next question.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
me again. Okay. Close my
Okay.
eyes. Really close my eyes.
Okay.
So what's his favorite?
Why?
White. So what did I always get? White. The question is favorite place to read. Well, my favorite place to read, anywhere comfortable because also a peaceful place because why would you read at a noisy place? You will be get distracted if you keep on reading and when someone get call your name then say, hey Mika,
Yeah.
I hate
hey
that.
why you call me? I'm reading. I'm focused. I'm in this
Tell
world.
them about that place in school, like at the back of the building.
Yeah.
Where you
Yes.
always read.
Yes.
Yeah, huh?
There was that place near the college.
Yeah,
Yeah, at the back.
our
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, there was that place near the back of
Yes.
the college building
Where you always
something,
read.
where you always read.
Yes, it's silent and it's a beautiful place to read.
For me, I think I read anywhere because I usually read ebooks and I have them whenever. Oh no, not whenever I travel because I get dizzy when I read when I'm
Yeah.
traveling. Maybe in my room, in a library. I love a library, or maybe in a garden or something. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I usually read. How about you?
I always read at school,
Yeah.
even though it's noisy. I'm
Yeah.
still immersed at my own world. So,
Really
but I love to try to read at my own room. But when I'm at my own room, I just play my instrument, and I really do not read books at my room, but in a noisy place because I'm more into.
Wow.
Musicians struggles, no?
Peculiar
Yes, yeah.
taste of
So
places.
me, I usually read maybe in my bedroom or in this study area, but yeah, I usually just, as long as I'm comfortable, then I'm definitely fine.
Okay.
Oh,
my turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
Last
Yeah,
one.
you close your eyes.
Okay, last round. Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Name a book that you really hate the most. I made this question. Okay.
It's hard. Wait.
A book that I really hate the most. Oh my god. This is giving me a
Wait.
headache. I don't really hate the
Okay.
book, but I hate the ending. Have you read All of the Bright Places?
No.
I
but
hate that book. I mean, I don't hate it, but I just really hate the ending of the book. When give you a little snippet of it. It was about a guy who was actually motivating a girl who was about to, take her own
Suicide.
life. But then in the end, it's the guy who took his own life.
Oh.
It's the one who was motivating the girl who
to
his own life. So it's like very frustrating. And why did he do it? He even encouraged the girl to, hey, save your life. I mean, don't die, don't kill yourself.
He
and then
himself
he himself did
ended
it.
his life.
Oh
Wow.
my god, I don't have a. You do have anything? You have any books that you read?
I really don't like Harry Potter and what
Why?
call that genre?
Fantasy.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, witchcraft. I really don't like that kind of genre. And
Sad.
yes, Harry Potter and stuff.
How about you, Jack?
I don't think I really have a book that I hate because maybe I haven't read enough, but I don't really like those kind of books that are dragging.
Okay.
I really want those. I like those books that are really exciting and all that, unique and all. Because it's been a long time since I've read actually, but I remember when I was like 13 or something. I was a big fan of One Direction at that time.
Oh.
So I read a lot of fan fiction, and it's so funny.
And that's bad.
In what?
One-
Okay,
one-
okay.
Yeah.
And there were a few fan fictions that, it's like
SPG.
No.
they were okay, but like it's really nice at first, and then later on it will like
boring.
it gets boring. The excitement fades and all that, and your expectations are really high because it starts off nice, but then at the end, and plus it's a series.
It's predictable and stuff.
So like I spent so much time reading the whole series of fan fictions, and then in the end it's like really boring.
Yeah.
Especially cliche stories. Like,
Cliche
yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
Can you please stop that? Please
Yeah.
the
stop.
characters are overused. The plot, it's so
Yeah.
predictable.
Me, I don't have any book that I hated because I love them all.
Ah.
Mystery thriller genre.
Yo, read romance mix. Maybe you'll have something you will hate.
Yeah. If,
Sad ending.
if romance, I really hate romance.
Oh,
I definitely hate romance.
she has something she hates.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Next.
she's feeling. Next question.
We only have 3 questions left. It's fine.
So, would you rather rip your book apart and have your dog chew it up?
Oh no!
No,
That's.
I can't answer that.
I'd rather rip my book apart.
Oh, that's painful.
Whoa.
Because it's more painful that my dog will chew it up. My book and most of my books are given by my special friends and classmates, so I really treasure them, and when I read it's like so
careful.
careful and not to have a crease in the so I'd
Yeah.
rather
No, none of the above, girl. None of the above.
No, me
I
too.
wouldn't dare to
None
pick
of the
any-
above. Me
I
too, none
wouldn't
of the
dare.
above. But this letter B, have your dog chew it. I've already experienced that one.
Yeah, me too. I can relate. I have a dog, and I just leave my stuff on the bed, and then when I come back, no more.
oh
Ready.
Next question.
I was, by the way, I
No.
was scared because my dog almost chewed my diploma.
Oh!
My junior high school diploma. I was scared. Actually, I just keep it in the drawers now. But one time,
Oh
never
my-
again.
Never.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
never again.
The next question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite genre. So I really like historical fiction. I also really like fantasies. Like, those kind. I can't explain it, but those books where it has a little of everything. Like it has a little romance, but there's a little mystery. Like
Yeah.
those kind. I don't know if there's a certain genre for that, but yeah, I like those kind of books that has everything.
I don't have any specific favorite genre. I wanna go
Explore.
I wanna explore.
Same.
But what do you usually read though?
I don't actually I don't get to pick it because I have a friend. He lends me his books, and most of his books are boy ex boy.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. That's his way of coming out to me. So he let me read
Oh,
books
cool.
of BXB. So yeah, it's more of that. But
Yeah.
I like
Like
historical.
LGBT theme.
Yeah, but I also like mystery thriller, and I'm also into romance, but not the cliche one.
Not-
Please,
Yeah.
no, not that. So yeah, that's mine.
For me, it will be mystery thriller and science fiction, adventure.
Same.
A little bit of romance,
I
but
like
not
that.
too
Yeah, like
romance.
those.
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
too much.
We're same. Love that
Okay,
genre.
so yeah.
So here's our last question.
Yeah, last question.
Mika.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Ends with Mika.
Would you rather have unlimited books for a lifetime or live inside your favorite book?
Oh,
Well, it's
that's
a
hard.
very,
That's hard.
it's a very hard question, but if maybe have unlimited books for a lifetime, because books are like, as I've said earlier, it's a sort of remembrance, and it's like you can hand it to your next
treasure.
generation. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a treasure. Yeah.
I can't pick from the two again because I want
But you have to pick one, Diane.
Yeah. For the last time. This is the last
Okay,
question.
fine. I wanna. Okay, maybe I'll just have unlimited books for a lifetime because books are life. I mean, I get to enjoy books. I love books. I'm in love with books. I want to marry books.
And you have like different kinds.
And I want to have a collection of books because it's really nice to scroll through stuff that you used to love before, like you used to read, because it's nice to reminisce those moments. Yeah.
Yes.
And
I'd rather have unlimited books for a lifetime, just like Diane, because I'm already living inside my favorite books, but it's just in my
explain.
imagination.
Okay.
Yeah.
in
So,
my dreams.
Yeah.
How about you, Sha?
I think I'm really here. I would love to live in my favorite book. You know, especially like those romance books.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
sometimes I actually imagine, like going into that. Like for
The
example,
world of
what do you call that book, Gani, from that movie, To All the Boys I Loved Before?
Oh, okay. That's that book.
That's the title.
That's the title.
I haven't read it.
Jenny
So
Hen.
yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be cool to like actually meet Peter
Have
Kavinsky?
your
Kavinsky,
own
oh my
Peter
God.
Kavinsky to
Or
have
like those
experience.
books like Lord of the Rings. I mean, isn't that just cool? Or Harry Potter. I mean,
or Divergent.
I would live
Sherlock
in my
Holmes.
Yeah.
I want to marry four.
right.
I'm a fan.
Oh my God,
marry
four.
four.
Yes. And I would like, for example, Harry Potter. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Hogwarts? I swear.
Specto Patronum.
Oh my God.
So yeah. So I guess that's a wrap.
So to sum it up, a lot of us really prefer the written books.
Yes. Books.
And also as you've seen that we really love books because it's like our escape, it's like our pastime, it's already part of our life, it's embedded in our souls.
And it's also a really nice form of entertainment, a nice way to unwind.
Yes.
And
And we can bond each other with because we love the same, let's say, the same genres like that.
we
And
have
we
the
can
same,
bond.
we have
Yeah.
something
And
that
it's nice to talk with your friends,
Yes.
with your common pastime, so it's be nice to.
And you can really learn a lot from books, like as a kid I really liked reading, and to be honest that's actually where I got most of my vocabulary from,
Oh,
because I really because I really love reading classic literature, and there's so many fancy words there. That's where I learned them.
polluted. That's why Shaena is our living dictionary.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. So that's our tip, guys. Just keep reading,
And
Don't be discouraged on what they.
we actually
Yes.
encourage teens like us, like we so-called millennials, but guys, actually we're not millennials.
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
not.
we're Gen
Yeah,
Z.
we're not. Oh, yeah.
Gen Y.
Gen Z.
Gen Z. Yeah, we're not.
No, Gen Y is like millennials.
Yeah, but
those
we're
are
not
just
actually
teenagers.
millennials,
Millennials
guys.
We're
are
Gen
the
Z.
90s. The millennials are the 90s. We are the Generation Z.
Like,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
millennials are like 19
No,
or 20.
millennials
Yeah.
are those who are like
From that
born in
age.
the 80s.
Yeah, so we're not millennials yet. To our batch of
Yes.
teens.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually encourage you guys to read books
Yeah.
because
For those who haven't tried to read a book,
Yeah.
Yes.
if you feel
fun.
if you feel depressed, if you feel sad, actually books can be an escape to all this. It could be
Yeah.
a form of therapy, as I said.
Yes.
Okay, so we are the
Frontliners,
Frontliners, and we believe that
Between the pages of a book
is a lovely place to be.
Bye.